What's happening, troops? Welcome back to another video. I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas. Today we're going to be speaking about the best budget loadout that I've been using in Arc Raiders to maximise reward over risk. I'll just pop it up on screen here just now. So as you can see, it's a Ferro 1, Stitcher 1, a green loot augment and a green shield with some heals and smokes and ammo. So the way I use it is the Ferro for mid to long range engagements with players, and then obviously arcs for the heavy ammo. The Stitcher is obviously used when we get up and close and a bit personal with some other raiders. And here's an example of me using it here. The fast fire rate on it, even without an extended mag or any attachments, makes it absolutely tremendous against other raiders. So if you don't want to risk losing any good gear, or if you're a bit broke, I'd highly recommend using this loadout. It's really cheap, consistent and viable, and it's definitely capable of keeping you alive against geared players if you play it right. Don't run in guns blazing, but play a bit more strategic when you're using it. It's much better than a free loadout due to the amount of ammo and heals you have, the loot capacity and then the safe pocket, because I don't know if you've used a free loadout, but you get next to no heals and barely any ammo, and it's always a struggle anytime you're using one. So when you're dropping in, if you have that gear fear, it will affect your decisions on where you loot, when you loot, and you'll be focused on trying not to lose your guns, even though dying in this game is unfortunately inevitable. But when you're on loot runs or you're down a bit in crafting materials, whatever it may be that you need to get out for top side, this is a decent cheap loadout you can run, and it maximises your reward over risk, as it isn't sore if you die and you lose it. So the green shield isn't made for tankiness, it's more to cover you if you do take a hit, to give you enough time to get into cover and then recharge your shield. The green looting augment is basically just to give you that bit of extra space so you can carry more loot back to Speranza and make a profit. A lot of players will lose money in the game as they overgear themselves when it's not necessary. Like, I play this game casually and I'm at over 1.2 million coins due to running this loadout regularly. So the loadout I've shown you is extremely cheap, it's less than 10k coin value, so it's very replaceable. Both the Stitcher and the Ferro are also craftable on the workshop bench from level 1 I think, and the green augment and shield are the same, they are also craftable from level 1, so no bench upgrades are needed. So it's perfect for any players who are either a low level or even experienced players who just don't want to risk any good gear. So when you are running this loadout, not every player that you end up in a gunfight with needs to be pushed. Like for me, I'd always disengage if you can. Fighting should always be the last resort when you're using this, because you probably are at a slight disadvantage weapon wise, and you don't want to risk all the loot that you've collected throughout the raid just by being a bit overzealous and pushing when you don't need to. So what you want to do when you're running this loadout is try and avoid early PvP. I know some people like to run and look for raiders right off the rip because you know where the spawns are, like myself, but when running this I would avoid it if you can. I would only take fights that you have an advantage in or have the drop on the team, or you're sort of third party in a team while they're still hurt and looting. And as soon as you have the sort of profit number that you're looking for in your backpack, just look at extracting. So yeah troops, that's pretty much it for today's video. If this has helped you, feel free to drop a wee like and a sub. If you run a different budget loadout from me, I'd love to hear what it is in the comments, so please drop your budget loadouts in the comments as it may help other players as well. I will be posting more content surrounding Arc, so if you do like what you've seen today, dropping that sub would help massively. If you made it this far, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. GG's!